Hi. Just a little PSA in terms of spotting fake news. When you think about fake news, there's so much of it going out there. And the wild, wild world of the internet and social media, how do you tell them apart and not waste your time? So the first thing you're going to notice up front is, number one, is it sloppy writing. When you have bad grammar, it means there's no editors. It means it was hastily done there for the purpose of spreading this information. That's your first sign. Once you see it for the whole paragraph, and you see a lot of errors and all that, that's your first sign, telltale sign, that it is fake, spurious, and misleading, and wasn't given care to begin with, unlike professional journals. The second one you want to look at is basically the URL. That's the first touch point. The second touch point you want to look at is when you look at all these addresses. If it's a spotty or a very dodgy looking URL that looks like fake news, or a website that has a Wix in it that looks like it was a homemade page, then you know it's not part of these professional media organizations. And that alone should give you some pause and doubt in terms of finding out whether or not it is fake news or worth your time to begin with. The third thing you want to look at is also how many sources is this person spreading? And secondly, is this person trying to pit you against them? Is it an us versus them kind of discourse and argument? When you see those 2 to 3 signs, when there's just one source against everybody, it's us versus them mentality, without any discourse as to a meta, so to speak, a meta way of looking at data and how to sift through that, not being an honest broker. If it's just positioning to reason rather than reasoning to position, that is already a deeper sign that this is fake news and this is propaganda and not reasoning, which is really the basis of news. The fourth thing to note is for you yourself, is because we have our own echo chambers and we have our own biases, is that you have to check yourself in terms of your biases. Those biases themselves lend a lens that may be too filtered for you to recognize that you are prone to fake news that is prone to reinforce your biases and not the truth, which is what news and media and the fourth estate is all about. Finally, and most importantly, as a very general rule of thumb, you want to look at the old adage, which is, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. So when you do this, as they advise you in your term papers and your professors and your mentors and even your parents, is as the old Russian proverb goes, trust but verify. And you have no excuses. Little libraries like this, the internet, librarians, media sources, you can check and make sure this is an informed decision for you and the people you spread this to. So thank you very much, Ballet Philippines.